morning. I'm Mike Neundorfer with Advanced RV, and I'm here in our shop, one of our shops in Cleveland. This morning, let's take a look at our build process. I'd also like to point out our 50th motorhome that we're building. This is our main factory. Our cabinet shop is about 10 or 15 miles away. It's about the same size. We start by ordering for our client their specific chassis with the color and all the safety options and other options that they want in their chassis. This is a Super Stealth here in process, and it just happens to be our 50th motorhome. This motorhome here is our demo unit that has many features and equipment that we want to try out. So Marcia and I took our trip to Mercedes-Benz a couple weeks ago in this demo unit. So with that, let's walk around quickly and I'll show you how we build our motorhomes. Our first step is receiving the chassis we order for each client. We take the chassis, bring it into what we call pre-cabinet station, and we take all the trim off, cover it in plastic, mark it, and then we start to add soundproofing. We put 135 pounds of soundproofing all over the ceiling, the floors, the walls, behind panels, to try to minimize the road noise and the wind noise in our finished motorhome. We cover the wheel wells, and then we cover them again with an enclosure that has additional insulation. We put in the wiring harness, cutouts for the fans, skylights, air conditioners. We also do some rough plumbing, cutout holes for drains, and do some other prep. We do a 3D SolidWorks drawing of the cabinets in the configuration the client has established. We cut it out on our 3-axis router. We send the parts as kits to the cabinet shop, and they get started making the cabinets before the chassis even arrives, so that they can install them in a fairly quick turnaround. Then we bring the chassis back for the next station, which is electrical, where we install the batteries, sound system, all the 12 volt and 120 volt electrical, the aux alternator, and lighting and other electrical equipment. This motorhome is in the electrical station. There's an awful lot of customization going on here. This motorhome has a separate heater for the rear section. The radiator is here. That heater also separately heats the bathroom. Very large television. A whole bunch of new things that this client has asked for. One thing I didn't mention in pre-cab is that we try to get the VB air suspension installed before pre-cabinet. So that's one of the first things that goes in, but it can be installed in any of these stations if we're backed up. This motorhome is a very early one of our motorhomes that we purchased back from a client who purchased a 4x4 Echo Ranger motorhome from us a month or two ago. And what we're doing now, this is being redone in many ways. The electrical is being redone, there's plumbing that's being redone, and we're inspecting and certifying. I think we're putting new curtains in. I think the bed is being rebuilt with better foam. This is motorhome number 50. It's a super high top, super stealth. It has ducted air conditioning like Marcia's in my demo. It has connected articulating beds, and it has a lot of other unique, whole list of other unique design features that the client asked for. This is the articulating bed that's going into motorhome number 50. And it's different than the other articulating beds, which have a separation and an aisle between them. This articulating bed, the head of the bed is at that end and the foot of the bed is here. There's a space to drop your legs over to get up out of the bed so you're not crab crawling backwards. But the bed also joins in the center, so it's a queen king size bed that also adjusts everything from the foot to the head, everything but this panel right here adjusts in a different way using a pad. This bed is covered in leather chosen by the owner of the 50th motorhome. Thank you for taking this quick shop tour with us today. It's always fun when people visit. The first question I have to ask is, have you seen the videos? And if they have, I don't have to say anything in the tour. They're pointing things out to us. So we're very proud as designers and craftspeople to have built our 50th motorhome. Every one of these motorhomes, with the exception of one or two early ones, have had lithium battery systems that are automated. The newer ones have redundancy. We're on our third version. As technology changes, we change and test and improve our battery systems. So that's just one of the subsystems that's we're so proud of, that gives our clients the chance to be off the grid. Marcia and I have traveled only about 5 weeks in the last year in our motorhomes. We've done the rentals and now in our demo runaway. And the last 5 weeks of travel, we've never plugged in once. So, and we've even used air conditioning. On the last trip, we had air conditioning on for about 10 or 11 hours on batteries, and we had 33% left at the end of that period. So come and see us, and thanks for listening.